Hey guys, welcome back to Ironside. I hope you can hear me okay. We've been slam busy lately. We had to buy a new vehicle actually because one of our company cars blew an engine. So I'm in the new pickup today, which is actually kind of fun. It's stick shift, 4-wheel drive, little Chevy 1500, and it's just kind of like itty bitty V6 engine in it. But supposedly those are pretty reliable engines, so I'm excited. It's just it's a fun little Barbie truck to drive around for work. So, anyways, what I wanted to talk to y'all about is the water situation in Mississippi. And before we jump into that, I'll tell you, I know we haven't been great about getting videos out this last month. We've just been crazy busy, so things are slowing down for us for the fall. So we will have videos coming out probably every day, every other day here this fall, once we kind of get into a little bit slower routine. But what's going on in Mississippi right now? So the water authority there in Jackson, Mississippi, is telling you now not to drink the water. You're on a big boil alert, but it's more than a boil alert because they're saying that raw reservoir water getting pushed through. So it's more than just the contaminants that boiling can get rid of, right? Because boiling kills the bacteria in your water. It doesn't get rid of contaminants, like you know, if you've got sewage contaminants or chemicals or stuff like that. Boiling doesn't get rid of that. So they're telling you right now the water is unreliable, but this raw reservoir water is getting pushed through the pipes to people's individual houses right now. This makes me really glad we got our well pump up. So I got the cover on that the other day, got our filtration system in. But just realize how fragile your water system is, and that you're 100% reliant on the amount of rainfall that your area gets, the reservoir, the quality of what goes in that reservoir, right? If you have certain companies, you know, like certain, I don't know, gas and electric companies, specifically, you get the joke there, specifically gas and electric companies, you will, you know, they are known to contaminate your waters and your waterways, and so we see this now going around the country in different areas. So super important to have a reliable source of water. Now, you can take care of a lot of stuff with a filtration system. I like Berkey's personally for drinking water. They filter a lot of stuff. They're fairly common. The parts are available for them, you know, and they're really simple. There's like, you know, there's two parts, right? There's a filter and a spout. So there's not much to do to it, so I'm a big fan of Berkey's. But you know, for our house, we have a whole house filtration system that comes off our well. And anyways, so we run everything through this whole house filtration system, and then we run everything again that we drink through the Berkey. Now that's way overkill. We can drink from our well without running it through a filtration system, but I did that to make sure that we get rid of all iron and sediment out of our water, because it does make your water heaters last a little bit longer too, and some of your appliances. So getting the sediment out, especially wells, are kind of notorious for a lot of sediment. So that's why we do that. And then the other thing is just because you don't know when somebody's going to contaminate the groundwater, and so we just go ahead and filter it and have it taken care of. We buy a pack of, you know, some extra filters and keep them out there in the well house, so we always have extra filters with it. But anyways, guys, what I want you guys to focus on, and what I want you to realize, is that your water source is very fragile, and you need to be thinking about, hey, how do I provide myself water? How do I provide myself clean, good quality drinking water? Right now, the water situation there is so bad in Jackson that they're telling the residents not even to brush their teeth, and that's a problem, guys. If they're telling you that it's so bad that I can't brush my teeth with it, you know, usually they'll tell you drinking water only, but you know, it's okay to brush your teeth, just don't swallow anything. You know, when they have these kind of contamination system, or the contamination sites and stuff, and so that's generally what you end up seeing. But in this case, they're saying do not drink the water at all. Do not put it in your mouth, which makes me wonder, do I really want this on my skin too? What the hell is in this water? So anyways, make sure you guys have a good, reliable source of drinking water. Now, some of you don't have the option of going to a well, and I get it, that sucks. You know, you only have the option of making sure that you have water stored. But rather than storing you know, whatever, a couple thousand gallons of water in 55-gallon drums. You know, that's not an efficient way of doing it, and it's really a short-term problem when you think about how much water you go through, or short-term solution, I mean, when you think about how much water you go through. Rather than focusing on that, why don't you focus on a filtration system? Filtration system will cost you the price of a couple 55-gallon barrels, and it will take care of that water as long as you have water coming from the municipality. Then you can worry about storing up some water if you're worried about the municipality shutting it off. But really what I think you're going to be dealing with more is contaminated water rather than water that's completely shut off. So just something to keep in mind, guys. I won't hold you up anymore. Just wanted to let you know about that situation so you can kind of see what's going on, and again, just kind of get back out doing some videos with you. So we'll have a couple more done here soon. I'll be doing some from my truck now because I've got this set up in here to actually do it. So a lot of these videos will now be in this truck, and I think you guys can hear me better since I'm not in a diesel. So love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Thanks.